Farmer, about 5. It's actually 200. No, we can't be 200. That's too big. Well, 5s are not big numbers. 5 factors are not big numbers. Yeah, we're not talking about math. It's not a math show. So, why are you gonna? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Going to the attic today. We ain't going to the attic. We are gonna go in the attic if I tell you. Stand there. I'm actually going to the attic today. Well, probably. If Cameron could be really freaking quiet, not freaking scream, because we're not outside. Whoever's in that house, whoever's in this house, gonna really hear us. Remember the attic? The teen story of Spooky. We're not talking about Team Story. That film sucks. Yeah, maybe we won't want to go in the attic. Team Story? Toy Story? Team Story? Not watching any of that. Toy Story. Maybe we'll watch Toy Story. No, we're not gonna watch Toy Story or Team Story. We're not watching any of that. This one's worse. No, unfortunately, this stupid ass TV does not does not have internet signal. It does not have internet. It does not have internet signal. It does not. Well, that's something on the TV. What happened to this thing, yeah? You need a remote. It needs a remote. Any universal remote in this? Turn it on. YouTube wasn't working. It says YouTube not available on it. It's weird. What does the remote look like? Is it universal remote? You need an Insignia remote to set up the freaking TV. It can't be a universal remote. That's what's wrong with that TV. Well, yeah, it was pretty much the cameraman's fault for his freaking losing or freaking turn up the Insignia remote. It would never been this mess in the first place. He wouldn't have teared it up. Why are you blaming me? You're the one that turned it, because you're the one that just turned up the remote. Now, I only hopes to buy a new remote. Universal one? A universal remote will not set up this freaking TV. It has to be an Insignia. It has to be a fire remote. It has to be a fire one. It has to be a fire. It has to be a fire remote, or else it won't work. A fire remote? Why a fire remote? They're talking about, you're talking about a Insignia remote. That's not a fire remote. Wonder what cameraman needs for his birthday. He actually needs a freaking remote. So we don't have to sit here and be bored all the freaking time. What type? A freaking fire remote. Get a fire. If you're gonna get a remote, get a fire one, not a universal one. But depending on how much the thingies cost, you might have to get a couple gift cards. Yeah, almost any store. I think the only place you can find a remote is that remote you're talking about. I think the only place you can find that. Yeah, so Mickey, what place you think we can find that a fire remote? You probably won't find it in any store because they probably don't have even have a freaking fire remote or a fire stick. I don't think they have a fire remote. I don't think Walmart has one. No, they don't have one. I already looked. But Amazon has them. But I just swear, if it takes the original remote and this, I can't. Why? Why does it just take the original remote when you could basically just buy an Insignia remote and just replace it and just set it up with the Insignia remote? Just why? Just basically just set up with that stupid singing remote. But thanks to cameraman, you gotta go. We'll have to make him buy a new one. Universal remote? No. No, we're not. No, we're not gonna let you buy another universal remote. We're gonna make you buy this thing. We're gonna make you buy a fire remote. What? Because that's the brand. It's TV. Because that's the brand. Because that's the brand remote that the TV comes with. The brand remote that the TV comes with is a fire remote. Basically, which means if you buy Universal, that basically means you just buy the wrong remote. You should be buying a freaking fire remote. You should. You're buying a freaking Universal remote when you should have been buying a freaking fire. When you should have been just looking for a freaking fire remote at the stores. I guarantee that's the brand. What if it doesn't work? It's all on you. Then that's all on you. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait until whoever's living in there, it's a new TV, decides to give it to us. So if we basically ain't get it right, we'll have to wait a long, long time. Unless if you get filthy rich. I don't really trust the small ones. Yeah, I have a feeling that you're gonna have to download it. So most of the apps you have to download will make you. You should just be able to install YouTube. Yes. That's what I'm seeing here. You're a YouTuber. So a freaking fire remote? That's what you want? Yeah. Fire remote is what we need. But first in 2022, you tore it up. You know what you did? You smashed with the hammer. You came up with the wrong idea. You stopped working and wouldn't. Then you decide, and then you went to your dad. You should have just asked her for. You should have just asked him to buy you freaking Amazon gift cards. But then you made the wrong idea. Hear that? So wait. What has it been asking you? Press the home button. You do not have the right remote to do that. Instead of the remote, I can show you which one you originally bought. And why it doesn't work now. This is why you can't set it up. You're buying that brand. You're buying the wrong remote. You're buying the wrong remotes for this. This is not the brand this is not the brand it comes with. It comes with the the brand it comes with is a fire remote. This is not the right one. You should be buying a fire remote for this TV. I'm not going to show anybody what it does. Oh, just a minute, buddy. You are going to show them. Where's the batteries at? Another part. Go get them. What are you still doing here, cameraman? Go get the batteries. Whatever you put them in. Outside. Cameraman, first plug the TV in. Where the plug's at, you plug it in. Now it should still work unless if you tore it up. Unless if you tore it all the way up. To the point where it won't turn on. And I hope you didn't, because if you did, cameraman, you're freaking screwed because of you. I don't have the list. How'd it go? What's this under here? We're not about to tell us that you lost it, did you? Are you? You won't sign up for stupid ass numbers anywhere. Let me guess, you freaking lost it. It's somewhere, fuckers. Why are you looking for something? No numbers. Get an Amazon card. I believe you do. So you can make up for what you did. So you can make up for what you did with that remote. Make up for what you did with the remote. You know what also works on this? Yeah, that one works on it. But it doesn't work, but it doesn't set it up though. What do you mean? Why doesn't it even set it up? This one's got internet single, and then this one's got internet single. You see that home? You see that button right there? That does not have that. Yeah, see, look at that. This whole make you set it up. And this one will, and this one does not have the same. Yeah, yep. See, this one does not work. See that? Yeah. That's not the right remote. You need a freaking fire remote. Give me this look at the fire remote. This episode's gotta at least be 30 minutes. So not yet. When this episode's over, we'll look. Just don't worry about it now. Just worry about it after the episode. Finally.